So I don't do it for like trying to see if I'm the best against another team, although it's fun to do so. Nowadays, it's all about that COD Mobile when it comes to multiplayer gaming. But still, let me know. Do you guys think COD is better than PUBG from TDM's standpoint? Probably. I mean, if you guys think otherwise, I would love to hear it. Give your sense, man. I want to know. But yeah, COD Mobile probably overtakes in the multiplayer verse. When it comes to the Battle Royale, PUBG, man, nothing gets much better than that. Not even Fortnite, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, COD Mobile, I don't think it's reaching that level of Battle Royale. It's a word I'm looking for. The graphics are really cool. The things you can use, like helicopters, pretty cool. I just don't think it like flows as easier. Maybe that's my own gameplay. I'm just not being able to maneuver because it is a new game. It's a possibility. But everything I've tried so far when it comes to COD Mobile and the Battle Royale version of it just doesn't compete with PUBG Mobile. So again, let me know what you guys think. I love me some COD Mobile though. Alright, so let's see. Now that that is ready to go, let's see what we got for the plane ride, shall we? We got a pretty southern plane line. It is going to be really tough for some of these teams to head up north, but it is possible. Obviously, you have military base on the south side. You have Novo, really hot drop, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of teams drop really quickly. Very Pier, Primorsk, all the way on that south side. You even have Pachinki, Gatka, Farm, Milta, all in line to get to. But that's pretty much it. Everything else, you're probably going to need a car to get up north, which is going to be really tough. I only named a few towns. So obviously that south side doesn't have as many towns as the north. So whenever the plane line's like that, it's very likely to have a lot of teams kind of converge into one town just because there's so few of them. So let's see what we have early. It looks like we have some early droppers as we zoom in on the right side especially. A lot of places that teams are going to without a name. Even though Milta's right there, it does seem like Team 18 and 4 dropping to the right. Right now I'm just trying to see if there's any that are converging at this point. Maybe 18 and 4, they might be dropping together. We'll just take a look at this, see what happens. You can see now this is BTE, Blunt Trauma Esports, and then Team 4, not recognizing which one it is, I gotta see their tag, but they're really close. And it seems like Team 4 is actually pulling away to another direction. They are already in a vehicle, by the way, so they have dropped early. And it looks like the Sebast with BTE, they might be trying to float a bit. There's SK, so it is SK on the ground. If they get guns, that'd be a big problem, but it doesn't seem like they're getting any. They're not going inside the houses. They're just going to get the vehicles, so it is going to be tough. And, you know, they got to watch out. That car could run them over, and they're coming right now. They got to use these trees to hide, and this is not looking good. Look at that. They're right there. He has a shotgun. Gets hit hard with the buggy, and they get ran over a few times with some shotguns to boot. BTE's trying to dodge every other place. One's knocked over here. The only one left here is BTEX, and he has nothing at all. There's people coming at him with vehicles, people coming at him with guns, and that is it with the shotgun shot by Hazel, part of the SK crew. So that is going to be a quick end to Blunt Trauma Esports, at least for the first match out of 4. This is a tough start. You never want to end or start that way at all, obviously. It's really devastating. Usually, you know, at least when you're in a major town, you can possibly get a gun to at least defend yourself. That way, you know, you can put your best foot forward, but there was just impossible. So right now we have Joker, who was part of that team. They got 4 kills, as you can see right there. They are just driving through to find probably Lipovka right there as they drop there, or driving there. Let's see what else we can find. Maybe some close teams to boot. So we have 60 people alive now. Just wait for that render. So you see it's a little weird looking. Just give that a render sec to come in, and there you go. So it looks like some shots now from WBZ Mighty with the rest of the crew here. Let's try to... There we go. Wonderboy shooting at BDG Tally, and trying to get behind this car. Very low in health. It looks like he did get a knock on Geo. It's a good start, obviously, and is able to revive or heal himself up to 75%. So good stuff there. Mighty going for some shots. It looks like he's still taking some hits from maybe a different direction. I'm not sure if it was too fine right there on the right side. but it looks like Mighty's going to take over the spot that Telly was just at. Fine is coming on the left side, trying to maybe surround him in a way where it makes it impossible for him to find anywhere to block himself. Too Fine getting shot hard, but Telly goes down instead. Good job, though, from Too Fine. I like it a lot. And Mighty goes in for the thirst. Now, there's teammates not too far away, but they are at Quarry's other end. So here's Scummy. He's going to try to head over, it seems, to his teammates. And actually, no, that's it. So I was a little mistaken there. WBZ, Wonder Boys, is all going to be together at Quarry. They might continue to loot the area. Not a lot of loot in that spot, but they'll get what they need, at least to start it off. And now let's head over to a different part. We got KOD, and oh, okay, well, something happened here. NDX got thirsted, at least, because his teammates are still alive on the other end. And let's see where they're driving. They have 5 kills now on the board. This was a team that got the squad wipe earlier by pretty much running over the other teammates or other players who didn't have even anything. They didn't have a gun or, generally speaking, anything. So looks like they're heading to possibly Mansion, but he's going by himself. He's only the one in the car. So maybe they're trying to do this separately for now in order to get the type of weaponry they need. They don't want to be looting the same places so they don't overlap. Could be good, could be bad. You never know, because if you try to go to a place where there's a whole team already by yourself, that's going to be a possible problem there. So let's take a look at this team here. We got PS with Dog, Cast, 007, and Did. If I'm misreading that one, that's hard to read though. Is it 010? Maybe 10? Because the other one's 7, 007. I don't know. It's 010. 010. Trying to do it the 007 way. I don't know how you would say that. You know, if you're 008, 009, what would be 10? Single O? 10? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not mission, or what is it? What's 007 from? I can't think of the agency. M7? I don't know. Anyway, sidetracking from that, 8DP Moon is coming into their area, so they might be having an eye on this. Sponge is really keeping himself in the open, though, so he might not notice a whole team here, or at least 2 of them are here, and he's going to continue moving there. 007 gets knocked. Sponge stays alive just a little bit. He's still in the open. He might get shot in the back, and he does get shot on that left side and gets thirsted as well. His teammates are a little too far out there to help out. It would have been nearly impossible to, unless they were right next to his teammate in order to shoot back at him. But so 8DP, they do get a knock on 007. 10 is still here, so it'll be pretty much a 1v2 situation. Both teams don't know how much the other team has, obviously. They know there's possibly the team of 3 on each side still left to go. And they don't even know if 007 is getting picked up at this point, because a lot of time has passed already. So the 8DP, you can see them being a little bit careful. As you can see, they're also throwing smokes, and it's going to be passing by. I don't think they recognize that he is already crossing. He's already making his way over to his teammate, and that is going to be not too bad. Oh, he needs to get his gun out, that's for sure. Nice hat, by the way. Very English, I feel. But there you go. Okay, so he goes inside. He's going to possibly, yeah, he's going to get this down. Especially if ATP tries to push, they're going to be in the wide open. He's going to have a nice house to peek around if he wants to. But it doesn't seem like they are coming in any time soon. Oh, very nice. That's a good angle to take, but they might be seeing them pretty easily. Yeah, they go. 007 is trying to heal before he shoots. Shots fired, and Rain goes down pretty quick. One more left, and that is going to be 2 knocks in a row. Bad timing is what happened there. ATP still has a player left with Wong, but Wong is in trouble if he tries to push this because, well, it looks like they were able to hold their own against a team of 3. And let's see Wong. Wong is very close, actually. He's going to try to hold this grenade, throw it off. Will it make contact? No, it was short. So good try. That would have definitely made some damage if it was far enough, but it obviously is, in hindsight, not going to happen. Wong is trying to dip out of the way of those bullets, maybe come back, but he's going to go to the second floor instead. Let me take a look around, make sure I'm not missing any other action because I don't want you guys to miss much. It looks like this is still the place to be. So let's go back here. And possibly Wong might be trying to get them to push so fast that they can get them off guard. Wong is still close to the other team. I don't think they recognize that he's no longer in that house. They're probably going to push this house together just to make sure they don't want to get taken out by one person, one at a time. So expect them to push up the stairs or maybe around. Maybe they don't hear him anymore and they hear him in the other house. So there you go. He's already wrapping around. They're not even checking this house anymore. I thought they would. That's good recognition of what happened because Wong just kept pushing backwards. Now they still are in the open. I mean, it looks like he can get shot. There you go. I was just about to say, it looks like 10 could have gotten shot pretty easily by Wong because all he has to do is TPP view it out of the windows there, and it worked out. So now 007 is left by himself, and they might just avoid each other instead of going for engagements. It looks like Wong's trying to throw some grenades, some extra throwables in order to get some lucky hits, but it doesn't seem like any of them are going to be making contact. And right now, it's a bit of a stalemate between 1v1 now. I think we're going to have a little bit of time to check around this map. There's some teams that are driving. Team 14 and Team 16, but these teams are still the closest, I believe. 007 is making his way away, and it looks like Wong notices that and it probably feels good to not worry about that anymore. All right, so let's see these teams that are possibly driving. Team 10, they're getting in the vehicle now. They're leaving Yasnaya. They saw a team drive by them, so they may be going after that team, or they're going to go just pick up their teammate on the left here. So this is AYS. Team 4 is over there taking some shots, so they hear that. Near the bridge, there's Hazel. Hazel already had a kill on his book. Possibly once more. Looks like he's crossing the bridge though instead. So here, Alexi's not crossing the bridge. They're going to stay on the south side without going across the river, while the other team did the exact opposite. And now they are pretty much away from each other. I don't know why I don't hear the car too much. You guys don't hear the car either, I assume. It's kind of weird. I remember that from the other one too. I don't hear the engine of the car. I hear the music in the car. I guess it's not bad. I actually don't mind it at all. I can hear the tires going. It's different. I'm not, you know, if there's going to be something wrong with PUBG and that's it, I'm totally happy with that. Alright, so let's see what else we can get. Right here, we got T1 still by himself. Not moving really much, so he can stay alive the longest period of time he can possibly do that. But he's going to have to come in from the blue zone eventually. I'm just looking around this place, see if there's any other impossible engagements. We got Vanguard. This is the team I have winning it all. We got Able, Towels, Unplug, and Nerve. Good luck to you guys. I believe you guys can win. I know they inherited the curse from me right now, but you heard it from me first. They're going to take the win here. So right now they got 2 kills, and they got all their players fully healed up. So positivity right there. 007, he was the one that was battling it out against T1, and he is in the house. He recognized it. Abel must have saw the movement in the car, in the house, I mean, and he's backing away. So they may try to push this. At least he's telling the rest of his teammates, obviously, that there's a player next to them. Probably marked it. They might drive it. Are they going to drive in there? I would love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go, baby. Come on. Take that team. It looks like they're all... No, he wanted to get in the car, and now he's finally in the car. Okay. 007 has a vehicle, but it looks like he's not going to take that right now. He's going to stay in the house. And this is really bad for 007 because he's the only one to himself. They can push this all together. He must have heard 007 in the crate. I think they're going to take this crate. This is not looking good for 007. He's looking around. He's making sure, but Abel gets an easy shot because he didn't peek around fast enough. And there's still 007's out there. I'm trying to look around. Go in. Too fast. I tried to move. My bad, guys. I knew Abel was going to be the first one there, so I assumed he was going to be the one that pushes him out the crate. Instead, he stayed in there. Anyway, it was kind of obvious what was going to happen. Vanguard getting the win there. Nice job from Abel. Nerve is going to go for the revival. That's how you do it, guys. You recognize that there's only one player around, and they push it pretty easily. They got the instant kill, so they know that whole team is gone now, and they don't have to worry about a damn thing unless other teams hear that gunshot. But we know, outside as the bird in the sky, that no team was around close enough. AYS next to NF, this is going to be a problem because they know that they're there. Car 98 is going to be a lot of damage here. He's going to be easy pickings, but they miss him. Alexi is going to have to dodge quite a bit. He still is not getting shot at. That was a big miss from Jersey, as they're pretty much going to let them go because of that. Unless Issue doesn't get out of here well enough, he has nothing. And his car is a little far out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to shoot these cars to prevent him from getting out. from at least using the automobiles that he has near him. Alexis just drove to the left because he can't leave his teammate behind like that. They do get a knock upstairs. Nice job on Reffer. I believe that's his name, by the way. Let me take a look. That's Jersey, Slayer, but Steph. That's Steph who's gotten knocked and it's got picked up recently. So good way to stay alive from AYS. I'm super surprised. I wonder if when he was picking things up off the box that he was, because you drop every now and then, that he just missed that by that bullet. And that was really, I don't know if it was luck or skill from AYS, especially Alexi who dodged that bullet. But it certainly is needed because they cannot afford to get knocked. 2 players on their team. Speed was already taken out. They started as a 3-man squad. Jersey's getting hit hard and almost lost all of his health. Great shooting from Alexi. Looks like his teammate was able to rotate around. There's issue. It looks like they threw some smoke. That's how he was able to come around. He's still moving to the left. Not a bad idea. Possibly going to pick up these boxes. Get what you need. NF still hanging on tight upstairs. So NF standing for No Fear. And Team 10 with Are You Scared with AYS. So Are You Scared versus No Fear, which is kind of interesting. So it's like AYS is asking, are you scared? And then No Fear is like, no fear, no fear. Team 13 has jumped into the mix. I didn't even recognize this. Echo's just coming in and saying hello. Alexi's hurt badly, probably from some Echo players that just kind of pushed their way to the middle of things. Church, right there. Now, being in the middle could be an issue. I don't know if they recognize that NF, No Fear, is up there. But, oh, okay. He just got that car stuck, by the way. Paradox getting shot at as well. Half health for him now. Hellcat, part of Grow 2, but it looks like he's running it with the Echo. No, this is just Grow 2, never mind. Or GRTO. So that is that. So Echo Church is playing with Grunt 2. Never mind about what I said earlier. Church, trying to use that red dot. Getting a hit on Issue. Trying to wrap around that tree. Gets another hit, but still not a knock. And now Issue finally gets hit down. The other teammate was already knocked. So that's it for No Fear. That's it for Are You Scared for this match. And trying to hit a Car 98 shot from Church. Can he do it? He's super close to him, but it looks like he instead was the one that got hit hard. Luckily for him, he has some cover with this house and be very difficult for NF to push at the moment, especially with Slayer being knocked, smoke being thrown from Steph. Steph got knocked earlier, so he wants to make sure that his teammate isn't going to get taken out from that position. There's a rotation going on right now from Vu Trung Cao, I think that's how you pronounce that. But good rotation. Let's see if it works out. They might be able to surprise him with this, especially getting onto the same level as the other team. They should. I think he can see down. Yes, he can see him, and they don't recognize it. Steph getting shot at, only hit twice. Vu Trung trying to take advantage with all those bullets at the same time, but only 2 of them hit. So another shot now. It looks like Jersey got hit twice there. Great job with the mini. So they are able to kind of surround Team 11 right now. We'll see if NF responds in a way that will work out. They do not want to get overrun in any angle. So they do have all 4 close together, and they're utilizing this kind of platform to kind of shoot around them. It does make it difficult. Look at how close he's trying to get. Vu Trung trying to get off. Paradox coming in close to Grim Reaper. Reaper could get hit, and now Steph is down to the ground. Grim Reaper's trying to avoid some extra gunfire. Looks like the rest of NF is pushing backwards away from the knocked player, and Grim Reaper could not get away quick enough. Now you have Slayer who's knocked on that side. 1 player left on NF. No Fear. Can they hang on any longer? This is not looking good. Getting surrounded by 4 different players. Jersey's trying to look at all angles. He's going to try to make his way into the smoke. Gets hit hard. Lost almost all of his health. I barely can see a line on his thing. And there you go. Down he goes. Way to go for GRTO. Like to see it happen. They're a really good team. Seen them compete before. And obviously, they know what they're doing. Echo Church with Gert2. I think it's Grunt2, isn't it? They don't put the N in their tag, though. So I was like wondering, that's a weird way of spelling it. But there you go. Grunt2. All right, so let's see what else we can find here for action. Thank you for follow or or I don't know. But thank you for the follow. Anyway, regardless, appreciate it. All right, so here we go. SK, they got 8 kills already. Team 5 might be giving them a chase. They possibly will stop here. Oh man, lost a lot of health doing that, and I don't think it was intended. Luckily for him, no one's, it looks like Team 5 stopped their chase. That's the other SK team, so 2 SK teams. And they're just fighting against each other. Looks like he's taking out the tires of that car, making sure they can't utilize that. I do like this spot a lot. It is very hard to kind of push this without getting a lot of resistance, so this can work out very beautifully for them. They do have the new circle. They're going to hope that this circle lasts for a long time. Obviously, you can kind of run along the bottom here. So if that circle starts moving toward the middle, they can possibly take this all the way to that new circle if it allows them to. One of the reasons why you kind of like that spot in general. So Team 13, they got the squad wipe earlier that we saw, and they are going to have to move into the new circle, but a lot of the teams are already here in it. So Team 9 looks like they're taking some shots. We haven't seen them yet, so let's take a look at them now. We got Bull here, part of Team 9. That is Bull Masters. It looks like they have eyes on L7, so that should be Lucky 7, if I'm correct. Yep, Lucky 7 Gaming. Who's shooting that? Was that Vanguard shooting on that side? I think it sounded like, yeah, it sounds like the Desert Eagle. The Desert Eagle, the Deagle. I don't know why. There. So there you go. We have Vanguard. Again, the team might have winning it all. He's got his Walking Dead skin right now. No helmet though. Risky business there. Maybe he's gonna try to find one off of a kill here. We have a King of Fighters member with L7. It looks like they're trying to play it together here. With Mimella, Hellboy, and Eric all working together. Vanguard's right up that hill. They might be able... I don't know if he sees Towel up there. It's hard to see it around. Whatever this contraption is. I never knew what it is. This... Oh, a silo. I don't know what type of silo. Maybe a seed silo. There's Unplug. He's closest to Bull. Bull Masters. Trying to look around. See what he can find. So it's a bit of a triangle here with 3 different teams. A lot of shots being taken. Everyone probably hears each other in a way. Unplug really doing a great job holding this corner for his team. The rest of his team's not paying attention to this. I'm sure they all are given little roles to do here, and his role is to look on this direction. He's doing an excellent job. You do not want someone coming up this hill and shooting down on the whole team, and it looks like Unplug finally getting hit, but this time from the north side, from a whole different squad for SK. So now it's no longer a triangle, it's a 4 group, but it is a problem for Vanguard because they are in the middle of it pretty much compared to everybody else on the sides. So you can see here, and so Nerve with Vanguard Towel, they're pretty far away from this SK team, and it doesn't seem like this SK team wants to leave this house. What, is he stuck on the stairs? Like, what was going on there? But so that's, oh, nice grapple. The new grapple move, guys. That's a whole new part of the game given from the update just a day ago. So that's going to come clutch for teams that want to hit that rooftop more often, because that wasn't possible to get to that roof from that door before. Here's the other SK team, and it looks like they are deciding to leave that underground spot with the sewage system, and they are making their way to the new circle. Looks like they weren't able to stay if they even wanted to. So as you know, they're wrapping around. I think they saw the other SK team. They knew they were there. They were shooting at that car, obviously, earlier with the tires taking them out. Oh my god, they're running right through a whole Team 13, and they're hoping and praying not to get hit. It looks like none of them are really taking shots. There you go. Light took a half health and lost a lot of health now. One more shot might do them in. I'm wondering if they're going to try to take this house or these houses. It looks like that is the case. They got the very edge of the circle. So that is going to be the case. Not bad to hold right there. Looks like SK, Kevin, the other SK team has made their way to the circle, and Team 17 is right there. Possibly taking some shots. Kevin just missing his timing there, and he bolts out to the other side of the house to get away from those gunshots. Shots on the left. Nice peek action. Want to do that every now and then. You do not want them to push inside, but at the same time, you do not want to get knocked. So peeking around those corners certainly will come clutch. Kevin, where are you, Kevin? You're still on the outside. He's by the wall. The rest of the teammates are just back here, way on the outside. So Kevin really on the front here. HQA with Wong is knocked. He's going to have to get picked up if he wants to stay alive for the rest of this. But it looks like he's going to have trouble doing that. He's being surrounded by not only one team, but two teams altogether. Grenade was thrown. Wong got a lot of health taken out, and he will be taken out by a little bit of both Father Time and the grenade. Shots fired by the peak, and the peak was not quick enough. He tried that before, it worked out, but this time around did not, as it just wasn't fast enough to peek around and shoot without getting knocked to the ground. So now it looks like it's between two different teams. I know we have HQA still here. They have Cross on the second floor, so it looks like possibly they're going to be staying alive. Hellcat hears probably what's going on inside. There's two players still left inside this house, not on Gruntu's team, so they got to pick up a player there. Paradox is going to get revived. They have the edge of the circle. I don't know if their exact position has a circle, but they're close enough. But they probably won't have issues, at least this time around. Oh, at the very corner. No, they do have to move. And there you go. Getting shot, and Paradox gets knocked by Kevin. Did not have the time. And what is happening here? Fire? Someone tried to throw Molly. Didn't work out. Paradox is trying to make his way in. It looks like his teammate will be here. But again, just upstairs. There's a team. Oh, sorry. There's players from the other team that are here. There's Cross, and there should be, the other player on his team, HQA, still has players. They're just on this second floor. Now, I don't know if they're going to try to come up these stairs here. Could happen. Would like to see it happen. But I think they're going to stay on the first floor, especially the damage they've been taking so far. They do have players on the outskirts here, so if they all push together with the 4 players, that could work really well. Grenades being thrown on that second floor. I think that was from Church or maybe Vu Trong. So again, 3 different teams right here in the middle of this compound. Cross is probably taking a look. Yeah. Oh, nice job. So it looks like there's a tank right there. Someone dropped it. That tank right there. They're probably going to try to blow that up to prevent teams from coming upstairs. And if they do, they'll just shoot that. And grenades being thrown upstairs. Cross is, or that was a flashbang. But and regardless, they know there's a team up here. At least they don't know how many. They may have a good idea of it, but I don't think they're certain about it because they probably would have pushed by now. Oh, he's probably going to get shot at badly. Getting hit hard and gets knocked. So he's trying to look both ways and does go for the thirst as well. He wasn't sure if they were going to try to come up the stairs in order to protect him from getting thirsted. That was not the case. And so now you have Church and the rest of Grunt 2 just with 3-man squad this time. So that slowness. Oh, what happened on the left here? I guess they took out the team. I was a bit slow on that uptake. But yeah. Paradox getting hit hard. And the blue zone is going to be overcoming. That's going to hurt a lot too. Paradox did get knocked. Where's Cross? Cross is looking around. Yes! He tried to peek around, but that didn't work out very well at all. You still have one member here. I'm trying to look at him first. There you go. The blue zone. Look at how much the blue zone's hurting. Even with his mending or his boosts, it's not working out very well. And that is it. So Grunt 2 gets the win, but will they really be able to get out of this? The car is broken down. Church is probably going to try to heal himself. Maybe. I don't know if Hellcat can make it out of this alive, but look at this. He's going to try to get out. Let's see if he makes it. I'm not so certain. We might have to go. Yeah, we're going to have to cut to another team because there's just too many teams out here right next to each other. So let's move it over to SK, who are now in the old circle. The new circle is actually going to be completely different soon enough. This compound is great for a lot of teams. You got the warehouse, you got the cool house on the double-decker, another 2-story house and 1-story. So it has a lot of stuff here. And obviously the shed, I would call that a shed, even though it's not really. Anyway, KOD, Team 16, they're looking good. They're looking fly on the two houses, staying together, but again, separating in different places. KOF Mala, part of this Lucky 7 team, gets taken out pretty quickly. And it looks like SK member got knocked. What was that? Is he jumping? What was that about? It looks like he might have got flicked or something. Anyway, Hellboy is just out here. He's going to possibly try to make his way in without getting noticed. Yeah, he's going to take the loot here too, as his teammate was taken out in front of him. KOD. We haven't seen much of KOD. They have taken, or they have lost 2 players. They have no kills on their board. And they're very close to the circle, but not quite there. And it looks like he's going to try to take whatever's in here. Yep, that's the case. 9 seconds before this zone starts closing more. Let's see if we can see what everyone else sees, apparently. Towels is going to try to peek around this. He has the zone. Team 21 and the rest of them are still in zone as well. There you go. There's the shots we're looking for. Hazel is right there. Has been doing some dirty damage on a lot of teams. Let's see if he can survive for a little bit longer at least. We got Wong on the left side. He's going to see eyes on Nerve, and Nerve gets knocked down. Wong took a few hits, but he cuts right back into smoke. Kind of like a ninja, you know. You do your damage, but then you come right back down so you can stay hidden for the long period of time. Wong right next to Hazel. This is 2 teams. This is not the same players on the team. What is going to happen here? They're surrounded now. Oh, he's right there. He sees him, he takes some shots in the smoke, and finally take him down. The ninja can no longer get out of that situation by utilizing those smokes. So there you go. We got 3 teams left. We got SK, we have Vanguard, who I have winning it all, by the way, but that is bad luck right there, as I just mentioned him. Unplug gets knocked down. They still have 2 members who have health left. Can possibly go for the revival here. Grenades are being thrown. Another knocked member on the backside. This is not looking good now for Vanguard. 2 players on their team still up. 2 players knocked to the ground. No one's completely thirsted yet. So this is possible that they can get the revivals in play. But they're so close to the enemies right now that it might be a bit problematic to try it. Here's SK. Let's take a look at Kevin. Kevin's getting close, trying to throw some smokes on his way, possibly to the new zone. He's already in it, I think. So maybe he's just throwing it for extra protection. But yeah, Vanguard's going to get all the heals that they want. Let's take a look over here. We got KOD, Rosalius. Now he's by himself. He lost all of his players with Ellis, Sad, and Nox. Looks like some shots are being taken across the way. Unplug lost a ton of health. Grenades being thrown, not taking hits on Unplug. Unplug trying to stay low. But look at this. Nice job from Abel trying to shoot back at Kevin. Kevin lost a ton of health from that as well. More shots fired from Hazel. Hazel's been really active in this scrimmage, getting a bunch of kills. I wouldn't be surprised if he has the most so far this time around. Nice job from SK here, as they pretty much wrap around and get that last remaining member of the opposing team. Nerve gets knocked pretty easily, as he didn't even recognize that an SK member was over here. So now the one piece on Nox, it is 4v4, as there's 8 players left. And he couldn't get out of that one. He tried to stay low, but it looks like he's also going to get thirsted here. Very close to staying alive, but no, Joker could not make his way over. He didn't want to peek too much over this hill. He will try to get the loot, but right now it's all about who's going to take advantage of their positioning. It does seem like Vanguard has a great position. They have the top of the hill. I think the new zone is actually going to push toward them. Abel has an interesting spot. I wouldn't be surprised if he can see Kevin soon. Let's see. I'm trying to see what Abel can see. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there you go. Abel should be able to see Kevin soon if he tries to peek over that hill. More smokes are being thrown in his direction. Abel's trying to stay low from that, but yeah, it's only smoke. He doesn't have to worry about it. Kevin threw those, so he's trying to make it hard for Abel to look around that rock. Oops, sorry. Trying to look around that rock, right? So now let's take a look at Vanguard. They have the middle of this zone, and they're trying to peek around this broken down car. The hard thing about the car that it's exploded is that's hard to hear them coming. Because it is exploded, that's pretty much what you hear. Nerve gets knocked on the left side. 2 knocked on Vanguard. Trying to hold back the horde now is Towels. Towels, can he do it? No, he won't be able to. 1 player left with Unplug, but Unplug could not hang on. So that will be it. Way to go. Really good battles. SK takes the win with a ton of kills. There's Hazel with 8. I told you Hazel probably had the most, and I'm actually technically right and wrong because his teammate had 8 as well. That's 16 just between the 2 of them, and 4 from Joker, 2 for Kevin. So that's another 6. Put that on the board. So you got 22 kills. Am I doing the math right? 22 kills? Are you kidding me? Double digits is good enough, but reaching 20 and above is insane. So wow. I'm just super impressed by that. SK probably has a strong lead compared to anybody else because there's not a lot of kills on the board from other teams. We'll just go down the list here. Vanguard, nice job from you guys. You guys are probably still in. You guys probably made second place regardless of the amount of kills. 2, 3, 4, 5 kills is still good. Just compared to SK, it's dwarfed though. Second place, obviously, can't go better than that other than first. And then you got KOD, 0 kills for them, but getting third place, so they'll get the rank points. 8 DP Moon, they got 1 kill for Ba Wong. We saw Wong trying to stay alive for the most part. All of his teammates got taken out pretty early, so managing to get 4th place is pretty impressive. Lucky 7, 0 kills for them, 3-man team, tough to do that in a squad situation like these. Bullmasters, they got 0 kills, 6th place, and this is the other team that has probably the second amount of kills here, second most is Grunt 2. So we got Vutrong Cow. He did a really good job flanking around against some of these teams. 3 for him. Church 2 to Hellcat with 3 and 1 from Paradox or Faradox. Is that how you're supposed to say that? Anyway, that gives them 6, 7, 8, 9 total kills for them. Almost double digits, but certainly good enough to help their team's cause. So HQA, everyone got into the mix with a few kills, at least 1, until they have a team total of 4. WBZ Wonder Boys, nice job from 2 Fine. He got 4 kills, 2 from Mighty, and Geo and Scummy each have 1, so that's a team total of 8. Not too shabby. SK, the other SK team, 1 kill. We have BDG. Coming in with 0. No Fear with 0. SYG with 0. AYS, Are You Scared with 4 kills. Nice shot from Alexi and Issue. PS comes in with 3 total kills, 10 and 7, trying to hold down the fort together. BB, Blood Bloods with 0, and BTE